Orange County Registered Digital.
Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Boys Hoops show. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. I'm being joined by Steve Fryer. I've grown out the beard for this episode, Steve. When's the last time you grew some quality facial hair?
It would all be gray, so therefore I'm not growing it.
I thought you were going to say back in '72 when you saw the Stones live.
I didn't see them that year yet, a couple years later.
Okay, that's what he says. All right, Steve, we're here for the playoffs at JSerra, and they're getting on. They're on the way to face Oaks Christian in the CIF championship game. The Lions actually lost 4 out of their last 5 games heading into the playoffs, but they've been on an incredible run. And good news for the Lions, they have some guys coming back for the championship game.
Yeah, they get the roster gets bolstered up pretty good, especially by a big guy that comes in, Nick Palace. He's been out for some time, had to get some academic stuff taken care of, and good for him, man. I tell you what, the guy did the work it took to get himself eligible to go.
All right, thanks, Steve. And we caught up with JSerra's head coach, Jody Gardner, and a couple of his players.
Well, it's just exciting. I mean, everybody's excited at the school. Our administration is behind us 100%. I mean, we've had a great year in sports. I mean, football did well, and obviously track and field's been doing well, cross country, swimming, and we're just following those guys, and we're just excited that the boys and girls are in the finals. That's just incredible.
We knew Trinity League would be hard as always, but coming into playoffs, we had our heads high, just had a good look on things, so I think we're on the road to a victory.
We just weren't playing together. We were playing for ourselves, and we decided that as a team we wanted to get a ring, at least one ring. So coming into the playoffs, we had a positive attitude, restart, fresh start of the season. So playoffs is completely different from regular season.
Other Trinity League teams, Santa Margarita in 3AA taking on Brea Olinda.
Santa Margarita looks really good to me. I picked them to win the division because they've got some big guys, with Joe Furstinger underneath. And Brea Olinda, a big emotional win at home in the semifinals against Servite. They look pretty sharp, too. They had guys coming off the bench scoring.
Don't forget about my main man, Razor Ramos, hitting those threes that really propelled his Wildcats. Some other teams, Steve, Mission Viejo and Chandler Hutchison is in this deal. Canyon is in this playoffs. We have a lot of teams to talk about.
Yeah, the Century League looks really good. We got Villa Park playing in a semifinal this week, and Canyon and Foothill, too. We've all been hoping in that 2AA division, top-seeded Canyon and second-seeded Foothill will play each other in a championship game. So far, so good. They got to get through the semifinals, but everybody would like to see those Century League teams mix it up.
All right, Stephen, in Division 2A, Sonora and Tustin are on opposite ends in the semifinals. What is it going to take for both of those teams to make it to the finals?
Well, Tustin, they may be one of the more surprising teams to get this far, to get to the semifinals. Ringo Bossemeyer, the veteran coach over there, he didn't think this team was going to be that good yet. He kind of considered a rebuilding year after winning the CIF title last year. But my gosh, Rob Nelson's played really great, hit some big shots for them, some buzzer beaters and all kinds of stuff. They're half of the bracket. Sonora, top-seeded Sonora, man, Coach Mike Murphy's been there 20-whatever years. Never been top-seeded, never been to a championship game. They're really close. They got a home game against Oak Hills at Hesperia. I'll be at that game on Tuesday. Maybe they'll play Tustin in a final. That'd be a fun county game. 2 really good coaches, Mike Murphy and Ringo Bossenmeyer. Tustin's got to play second-seeded Calabasas, really good team. Tustin's got to be in their A game, and so does Sonora, too, for that matter, if they're both going to get to championships.
Yeah, we love the county versus county matchups here at OCVarsity.com, and make sure to check out OCVarsity.com for all of your playoff updates. I'm Jonathan Khamis, that's Steve Fryer, and thanks for watching.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.